Hey everybody, it's Eric.
This is Glenda.
We are D&D Miniature and Board Games. So, I wanted this when I first saw it, but it's not released in the US. But I managed to get a copy.
Because Eric managed to get a copy somehow.
Masters of the Universe Battleground Starter Set.
If you want to see what's inside,
Stay tuned. So, Masters of the Universe Battleground set. This is a 2-player game. It has, I believe, yes, 5 evil, 5 good, 5 evil, depending on how you view the He-Man universe. You have the forces of He-Man on one side and the forces of Skeletor on the other.
So two-player game. Strictly.
A 2-player game, yeah. Not 2-player game.
I know, it's a 2-player game.
All I want to know, I can see myself doing is, I have the power!
Just like the guy said, he's gonna just make me learn how to play this.
Now, there are two smaller expansions of this that give you 2 more characters for good, 2 more characters for evil. And then there is a 2nd edition thing coming out that I saw that has a T-Rex on it. I'll be honest with you.
Don't care for it.
Wasn't that big of a... I watched She-Ra.
She-Ra, of course.
I liked She-Ra.
That He-Man, right?
So, for those of you, a little bit of backstory. So, Archon Studios did Masters of the Universe, He-Man, Fields of Eternity.
Oh.
And then they came out with Battleground, which is a miniature game. Now, Archon Studios got the rights in Europe, where CMON got the rights to He-Man Masters of the Universe in the United States. Which is why there is also a CMON game which will be coming out for He-Man and Masters of the Universe.
So why didn't we just wait for CMON to come out and just...
It's still a different game.
Oh, it's a totally different...
Yeah, it's a different game.
Okay.
So, we're going to go ahead. We're going to go inside of this. We're going to let you see what's inside. And obviously with the... You're going to get to see 360-degree views of the miniatures that are in this game, because that's what we do. Alright, so... It's got a whole top thing.
Well, of course it's the master of the universe.
You know, since they gave it to us, we'll
use it.
We'll utilize it
for
our needs. Alright, so your basic characters are here. You have 5 evil and 5 good, or 5 good and 5 evil, depending on who you think the bad guy is of the He-Man universe.
Oh, wow. I was not expecting this.
Oh, that you had to put them together?
Yes.
Yes. We will have to put them together.
I was expecting, woohoo, there you go. Oh, okay, cool.
Now, you also get various terrain pieces for Castle Grayskull. Now, unlike the CMON version, which you could actually get Castle Grayskull for, this one gives you terrain pieces that go on your boards. Because I think there's several game boards in here you can put in different order. Mm-hmm. I'm not positive because I haven't done a really... No, this is actually pretty thick.
Is.
But Archon Studios has gotten very used to doing terrain pieces because of... What is that? They've got the... Oh my god, and I'm looking at them.
Yeah, you're never going to find it there.
No, they're right there. It's like that. I got the Cobalt Foundry. That was one of theirs. They've got 2 different types. They're the ones that do the put together ones, the lasers and yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Anyway, they've gotten very good at doing terrain pieces, and you notice that these have hexes, so they fit in the hex on the map.
Hex. It's pretty heavy, really.
And there's a ladder with a clip too. See? And another ladder with a clip.
He-Man. That's awesome.
And I'll do some up close. You probably already have done some up close where you're seeing what these things look like. Just on there. Okay, so we got another piece here that comes out. What's sad is they've probably already seen the 360-degree views of all
I
the
know why
miniatures.
you're always. Why are you on Future Tab?
Probably
We are
already
showing it then. To them, sorry.
They probably already stopped looking. Alright. So in here, looks like the battle boards and the counters, the tokens, all the little snazzy things you need to play the game. Okay. So, you have this. It is a double-sided. And same as this one. And the die cuts look really good because that just fell right out. Alright. This one's a 1/16. This one's the 1/12. And somewhere, surprisingly enough, that this one, you know how we're used to the rule books being on the very top, but being a starter set for a miniature game, they're normally not on the top, they're normally toward the bottom. So we will stick those right there. Alright, so it looks like you get one decent sized battle board here.
So it's just one sided.
Just one sided. But this is where you add your terrain pits on to give you a different battle every time. So we have the limited models, He-Man with Battle Cat. It says visit your local gaming store, but as we've already said, how this is not released in the U.S., kind of hard to just visit your local gaming store for
Their
this
local
piece.
store over there, not ours. We have some doggies.
Very loud doggies fighting. Alright, so we have the miniature assembly. So it does give you an assembly guide for each one of the miniatures. You have He-Man, you have Man-at-Arms, you have Stratos, you have Orko, you have Ram-Man, obviously Skeletor.
Pretty good detail, huh?
Evil Lyn, Merman, Triclops, and Trapjaw. And then it shows you some of the ways you can put the stuff together for the terrain pieces. We have the Battleground book, preparing for battle, the standard setups, the terrain and its color coding. So it gives you different setups, and it gives you a
Tracker?
no. This is more to build your character. You put your character, how much it costs, the weapons and the items that they carry.
Oh, you're the one who's gonna try.
And like here's the cost table of each character, and their weapons, their spells, items, and melee weapons. All right, so Masters of the Universe, the rule book, and there's the assembled figures there, which I'm sure by now you've seen them already by us. And then you have the terrain pieces here. You have the tokens and what they are, the different cards. You have a 12 and 16 inch. That's what those two are, just 12 and 16 inch rulers. It explains the use of terrain, the basic concepts of the game, first game setup, cleanup phase, playing the game, defense tests, movement, character actions, attacks, spell attacks. There's an Overwatch system, interruptions, additional rules.
Everything you need in a rule book. Basically.
And it gives you an index at the end. Thank you for that. And a quick reference at the end.
Wow.
Okay. So, let's get these out. Alright. So, you do get 6-sided dice. They give you 10 6-sided dice, and this must be a flight stand for Orko, because he kind of floats, you know. So yeah, as I was saying, 10 6-sided dice. Now, these are common 6-sided dice, so you can use whatever dice you want. You don't have to use the ones that come in the game. I have already given the rulebook over to Glenda.
Mm-hmm.
So that as I start opening these cards, so she can kind of tell us what. Actually, these are pretty well labeled on them.
Correct. So I don't need to open the rule book. You can just like skip opening those, and we'll see what's in there or what they are.
All right. So these are items, and these are items. So we might as well just go through them all at once.
2 stacks. I don't even know if I watched this ever. Maybe a little. No.
Didn't you watch the live action with me? Because the guy who plays, because
Oh.
Monica from Friends
Yeah,
and
but I'm
Tom
talking
Paris
about
from Voyager are
as
in
a
them.
kid,
And
you
it's-
know,
And it's Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, that one. But like as a kid, I'm not really.
I told you, I watched She-Ra.
When I was a kid, I thought these are corny stuff, but you know, but they're big. They were really big.
Stop hitting the dislike.
No, you gotta like it because, like I said, they're really, really big. As a kid.
You do get a lot of items here.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. That's pretty good. Here, what's that? You got the amulet. There you go. That's a lot. Nice.
I mean, it gives you a really good assortment. Now I'm not sure if the extra character packs you get what you get with those.
Mm-hmm.
I saw like some dimensional portal looking things in there. So those are the items. Okay, so we have the card for He-Man. These are double-sided cards. Man-at-Arms, Stratos, Orko, and Ram Man. And we have what appears to be some weapon cards here. Now, I'm not really sure because there are weapons in here if I doubt they have to be kept separated, but we'll keep them separated for now just in case, because a lot of times we mix stuff together and then I have to go later and try and separate them all out, and it's just a pain. So some of this stuff is looking like it's probably magic, and then you've got melee weapons. And range weapons. Which, you know, it's pretty good. The symbols,
Yeah.
they're pretty clear to what they are.
Identifiable.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, oh, what is this? Oh, it's melee. Oh, it's magic.
Now, Archon Studios, we've actually done playthroughs of some of their stuff. One of their main ones was Chronicle X. It was like the aliens versus humans. We've unboxed and done a playthrough for that. So, okay, so same as with the He-Man characters, you have double-sided for Skeletor, Evil Lyn, Merman, Triclops, and Trapjaw. So that's the 5 of 5. And then these are the weapons that were with the evil side. And the melee.
Of course, they have the thunder. I like the evil side.
Yeah, is there a... So there's no real difference in color coding or anything.
It's just the effect, probably. What?
Well,
Of course.
the ones that Orca on it.
Oh, that's what you're looking at. Oh.
I'm sure somewhere in the rules it probably says, "Hey." So we're just gonna keep the good and evil set with each other just in case. So it looks like we have 2 full decks of fate cards. I do believe it's probably time to break part of that razor blade off.
Get you the sharper one.
So I'm not really sure what the fate cards do right now because, really haven't gone into the rules yet. They're pretty basic looking. It looks like move and then there's something like almost like a potion, and then you
It's
get
like the usual Eric.
some
You don't know how to
extra
play
stuff.
it. You just want to buy it.
Okay, so I don't go and read rule books
We don't.
online
No, actually, no,
before
no, no.
I buy games.
No, you just really like this one, and you said that.
Mm-hmm.
Should have just said yes. Nobody knows. So you should have 96 of those fate, though. Is that 96 fate?
And 18 glory?
Yeah. All out of that fate.
It must be mixed in here
Yeah.
somewhere. Oh, yeah. So you got like yellow ones at the front.
Oh, so that's your fate card and your 2 glory. So you're gonna create your fate deck. Because you said you don't know. Then they shuffle the fate cards to create their fate deck, placing it on the 2 glory cards face down in their player area.
Right.
Makes sense.
So,
Okay.
That's Masters Universe Battleground starter set. You like what you see? These I did see a couple of these on eBay. You could pick them up.
Is it the same price or?
Now you can down in the bottom you can make a comment, and I know a store in Georgia that has 1 copy of this for $125. So if you want to know who it is, leave me a comment. I'll tell you who it is. As always, support your local gaming. We support
Discover Games in Fayetteville, Georgia.
Game on, everybody.
Game on.